morning. And yes, I got on my thick grandpa glasses. That's right. That's right. Look, I ain't scared. Yes, I am. I can't see. I wear contacts. But tonight y'all gonna see my grandpa glasses. What? I never said I ain't wear contacts. I never said I ain't wear grandpa glasses. But what we're about to do now is because I have the Bodicea the Victoria set. Remember I showed that to y'all a couple nights ago? What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a place to put it in the cage. So bada bing, bada boom. All right, so what I'm going to do right now is I got a t-shirt and drawers on. Now, I don't care because, look, man, I can't believe you got drawers on. What? Really? Really? Like y'all was never in the freaking gym.
You drinking at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yes. Kavit Sabragnan. Kavit Sabragnan. Okay. And I'm popping off. So now let's light up the cage so we can see me setting up the little Bodicea bottles in the cage. I just realized that the blue sapphire actually has oud in it. And I didn't know that. So I'm going to take 2 of the little sapphires and put them up in the joint. So I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see my drawers when I'm getting up. Hold on. Bam. Bam. Okay. Now, hold on. I don't know if y'all can even hear me because nobody's saying I can hear you. All right, let's see. I got to go to YouTube on my phone to make sure y'all can hear what I am saying to make sure. Because I'll be up here for 20 minutes and y'all still be like, I can't hear you. Come on, man. How's your boy? Go to my channel on my phone so I can make sure y'all can hear me. How's your boy? There it is. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me because I heard it on the phone. I usually poop while watching your videos. Thank you, bro. Thank you, my man. Computer shut off. Hey, man, you know what? My computer be shutting off too. Like my joint right here. I got a couple of these. I got a couple of these MacBook Pros in my studio. But this one here back here in you know what I mean? Right? So it shuts off sometimes. And it's because it's an older computer. Secondly, I need the battery in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Computer shut off. 13666 Satan. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Look, I ain't got no problem with Satan stopping by here. You know what I mean? That's what you do. 13 and 666. So we know what you about, buddy. Get rid of the Apple. That's never gonna happen, bro. My whole studio is nothing but Apple. Look, when we record music, bro, there's no recording studio that uses a freaking PC. Nobody uses a PC when you're recording freaking music, cuz. You should know that. Only thing PC is good for is peeing on it. All right, so now, let's get ready. Are you into fragrances, man? You graduated 6606? Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, bro. Dang, 06, you a young boy. Man, get your behind in the bed before your mom find out you up after midnight with your crazy self. Somebody's a 6606. If you graduated at well, where'd you graduate from? Did you graduate from a college? Did you graduate from elementary school? I don't know. Your mother passed away? Not to bring your mom in there, but I'm just saying that. But I'm saying, may the heavenly rest your mom's soul. That's for sure. I respect that. My mom passed on too. My mom passed in 11. My dad passed in 13. So I got you with that. But again, when I say mom, I don't say mom to be talking about anybody's mom in a derogatory way. But I'm saying because you born in 2000, you graduated 2006. So we're going to see if I can use my intellectual math to make this happen. So right now it's 2026. So that's 20 years ago. So That means you graduated in 2000. So add 20 to that. Plus you was, how old when you graduated? Like 30? So that make you 50 right now. Just kidding, man. Just mess around with you. Relax. I'll let you troll me. I can troll you too. All right. So 20 years, 38, that should make you somewhere around 39, 40. All right. Well, you're still young enough to be my son. Understand that. I could have had you coming out my ball sack. No disrespect to your mother or your father. I'm just saying, I'm old enough to be your pops. That's right. I'm old enough to be your pop. All right. So respect me, buddy. All right. So here we go. What I'm going to do tonight, because I know you're not into fragrances. Oh, yeah. He's still mature enough. Of course. I wanted to make sure he wasn't out the bed without getting permission. You know what I mean? So I had to make sure, because we got to make sure people got permission. All right, let's get this cage done. So what I'm going to do is, like sometimes I don't mind stuff sitting up here on the top, because this is part of the Bodosia collection, but I know I had some ooze up here, and I made up my mind that I'm putting all the ooze down here, right? So everything down here is ooze. There's the ooze section. But when I checked it, and I went to then I realized that, oh snap, all of those joints were in ooze. So then I called Twinkle Toes, and she told me the one she had. So I'm like, okay, they ain't all ooze. So the only ooze in this collection is the blue one, the blue ooze, and the ooze sapphire. So this ooze sapphire, right? I'm gonna put that. You disabled, bro? I'm sorry to hear that, man. What's popping? You know what I'm saying? What's your disability? I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. As long as you see my hand, I'm still here. I'm still listening. I mean, since you mentioned it, don't just share it, bro. It's cool. Hold on. I look for something to blow my nose because my nose is running. Some people say it's like, how you have allergies in the wintertime? I think it's something they spraying in the air, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I think they spraying us like crazy. I think they spraying us like crazy. Have you ever looked in the sky to see how much stuff is in it? And if you ever see it, please don't think that's plain exhaust. It's not plain nothing. Man, they spraying us with chemicals like crazy. Because again, I think they're trying to kill the ozone layer. And then that's where you get the, all right, well, because everybody know ain't no freaking global warming. Man, it's freezing in Philly. So how you going to say it's global warming? But it's supposed to be global warming like the next 3 days from now. It's supposed to be getting like 80 degrees or whatsoever. Ain't no global warming. That was just people trying to steal money. And I'll tell you who they are, but y'all might get upset. So I ain't going to tell you who it is. But a group of people just stealing money, making up all this garbage so they can get some money to put in their pockets and get millionaires and all that stuff. But they've been spraying the atmosphere since 1951 when Lyndon B. Johnson said, yes, he who controls the weather controls the world. That's what Lyndon B. Johnson said, which means that they know how to direct hurricanes. They know how to direct tornadoes, like they did to a couple states. They made that happen, man. Look, let me tell you something right now. Louisiana, that was not no freak accident. That was like, yo, yeah, they did that. They sprayed that up. So yeah, man, we getting sprayed, man. You gotta smell this stuff. I try to keep my heater and stuff like that. I try to keep myself closed. Like my heater now, I got a towel over top of it because I don't want nothing coming through the heating system. And then I might in the daytime I might let a little something through, but for the most part, man, I try to keep this joint like hermetically sealed from these people spraying stuff in the freaking air, man. Trying to create some freaking disaster. They so stupid. But they got underground caves. They got underground bunkers they're going to be in while the rest of us suffering up here. I know what y'all saying. Raj, what's up with them glasses? Man, don't worry about the glasses, man. I got them on because I'm just trying to see because it's nighttime. I don't need them. All the time, yes I do. But anyway, so what we're going to do now is take these 10 mils and looking at them like they sell these 10 mils for almost $70. So we got these bad boys. Me and Trickle Toes got these joints for 200. I think it was $210 or $240 plus tax. So roughly it comes to the same thing. 240 with tax, almost 260, whatever. But they 10 mils. I like blue. I don't like oud sapphire, but we're gonna put them down here in the sapphire, in the oud cage. So where shall we put these? I'm thinking, let me just move this one back. Y'all know y'all like to stage the cages all. So let's move these back. So we got the Montals back there, but we got the super duper pearl bottle there. So I'm trying to think that if I move that over, because we got the super oil back here too, that Christian gave me. I'll put that up there. That's that's worth $100 right there. That's $100 worth of oud oil. That's ridiculous. I looked it up. on eBay. It's probably worth more than that. Look it up yourself. It's called it's Insar Oud. I think it's Insar. Yeah, it's Insar Oud. And it's Zaya Zen. Can you see it? Look it up. Zaza Zen by Insar Oud. Look it up and see how much this costs. Look at that. Look at that juice. Insar Oud, my man gifted that to me because he got much love for me, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody respect me. You know what I'm saying? I don't get my bottles from manufacturers. I get my bottles from friends who gift me stuff. Like the egg up there. My man ate to the Deuce gifted that to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Jacob YA9KK is in the house, which is like yicky yak yik yak yak. What's going on, brother? Everything good, man? Chilling, man. What time is it? You know what? I had challenged myself, right? So I was sitting out here drinking some wine, talking to Twinkle Toes, talking about eating and all she always do is want to go to a restaurant somewhere. So I'm talking to her and blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what? I want to move these bottles. I was just looking up there. Look, I worked today. I got a little bit of work today, limo, and it wasn't a lot. I ain't get I got $8 worth of tips from pilots or whatever. So anyway, one of these $2 bills is part of my tip today. So anyway, I decided I got tired of looking up. It was up there, sitting up there all the time because I got the box there. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take that freaking box. I'm taking these out the box instead of trying to put them all in a box. And then when I realized they all weren't ouds, I'm like, well, that's going to make it easier for me. So now these two are ouds. I'm going to put them down the oud cage. But you know how I like to stage the cage. So I'm just going to, because this bottle right here, this super crystal bottle, I don't really think it's oud. So I'm going to move it out the way. And we're going to take these two bad boys right here, because we know they're ouds, blue sapphire and oud sapphire, and bam, we got it. Now, again, I can't remember if this is oud or not. It like one of the bottles be oud, because you see it's Muslim. But I don't know if it's actually oud. I mean, I don't have nothing to really magnify anymore in these thick glasses I have to see if it's actually oud. You know, let me put on this white light. Because if it's oud, it got to go back down there. I made that whole section for oud section once I got those Electromousse ouds. So I decided to just make that an oud section by itself. What does it say? It says, I can't read the name of this thing. Lulatan. Can y'all see it? I can't see it, man. It's Lulatan something. I'm trying to put it right in front of the light so y'all can see it. You see it now? I can't read it. I know it's Lulu. I remember it being Lulatan. A little closer. And pull it back a little bit. I'm going to put Lulatan in there. I'm going to Google Lulatan, so hold tight. Because y'all know I ain't got nothing better to do. Where y'all going, man? It was for 8 people here, and there's only 5. Don't go to sleep yet. Come back. Come back and hang out with homeboy. Oh, man, my laptop don't have any signal. I gotta turn on my Yamin again. Hold on. All right. It's Lulu. It was like Lulu. It said Lulutan, right? Lulutan. I got to be at least getting close. Lulu towel. Let's try that. Lulu towel. See what comes up. This joint not even moving. Hold on. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not on the wrong. I'm trying to get a long fiber cable with Infinity or Comcast. I'm sure y'all familiar with it. I'm just trying to use the hotspot on my phone now. Because I can save $100, man, if I can just use a hotspot on my phone. I don't need no free. Look, I only need to look at one thing at a time. Two things, my computer and the TV. I use a hotspot on my phone. Actually, what we on now, I'm using a hotspot on my phone. Okay. All right, this is in. All right, now we can put Lulu towel in there. Lulu towel and hit the Yamin. Is it spinning? No, it's not spinning. All right, here we go. All right, we might be getting something here. Man, daggone it. All right, let me try it again. Where did I leave out? I'm old. I got okay. It should be sound now. Cause I hit the phone by accident. Y'all hear me now, right? Hold tight. I gotta blow my nose again. Stand by. Where the tissues at around here? Y'all can hear me now. I know you can hear me now. Can't you hear me now? Can't you hear me now? Can't you hear me now? I know about to drink this whole bottle of wine. Can't you hear me now? Well, it wasn't a whole bottle. I was missing like a couple glasses out of it. So it's not the whole bottle of wine. All right, hold tight. Ah. Woo! All right, coming back. Pat out. All right, y'all see it? Y'all saw it? I'll say it again. I'll take it again. From the house of Asharalali, this is what it is. Okay, we got that. We talked about that. This Asharalali. Okay, whatever it is. Here are the notes. All right, what do you want? Spicy, blah, blah, blah. We talked about that, but you're hearing me now. Armatija pine, blah, 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 blah. I haven't sprayed this thing in I don't know how long. I really haven't. Cause I really didn't want to spray it because if I sold it, I want to make sure that I would get some good money for it. All right, so let me spray it so I can feel if the notes are equivalent to what they're saying. All right, here we go. Not much in here. I barely get the top on. Right now, I got a whole bunch of samples of Slumber House in my hand. Keist, Slumber House Or, Slumber House Jeek, Slumber House Bach, Slumber House Noor, and then I got another joint from another. So I got all the Slumber Houses on because I want to at least get one Slumber House. They're $180 for a 30 mil. I'm hoping I can get it through my man, get a little bit cheaper. All right, let's get back to here. Lulatan Bakran. Spray it. It might not be anything. I might have sprayed it out already. I smell the sweet. I must have sprayed it out. Ain't that something? I've had this for at least probably about 10 years I've had this. So yeah, I probably sprayed it out, I don't even know. All right. But anyway. All right, let's go with I'm old, gotta put my time in, old crap by the way. No sound, I'm sorry, it's cool. Unfortunately, no sound. Yeah. But yes. Do I smoke weed? 8820s. So when I retired, bro, I'm like, yo. In fact, before I retired, are you looking at my eyes asking me if I smoke weed? Man, I'm drinking wine, man. I don't smoke no weed. So before I retired, I'm like, yo, man, when I retire, I'm going to buy me like a kilo of weed because it's legal and I'm going to smoke it. Bro, I ain't know anything about weed when I stopped, when I retired. So I go and buy some weed down in Virginia. Actually, Twinkle Toes was with me. If y'all know Twinkle Toes say hi. So Twinkle Toes was with me, my man. I said, yo, where can I get some weed from, right? He was like, yo, you can just go over there to Bethesda, Maryland. And we weren't too far. I said, how long is the ride? He's like, I think he said like 40 minutes or something like that. I'm like, bang, we out. So we was in a restaurant. So bang, we leave out the restaurant. We go to Bethesda, walk in the joint. He's like, all right, I said, what I got to do? They said, well, just take your license and you put up against the screen so they can see your license, see your age and whatever. And they said, once you get that, you're going to get a little slip saying you can buy some weed. And that was it. I'm like, all right, bet. I still got the cans around here somewhere because I bought the pre-rolls. So I grab it. I'm grabbing one. He was like, well, try this. I'm like, I said, it's already pre-rolled because I don't know how to roll weed. I ain't rolled weed in like 50 years. All right, cool. So I get it. Go back to the hotel. Take it out. She wouldn't smoke because she was a little scaredy cat. So she didn't want to smoke none. Plus, she was still working at the time. I was retired, but she was still working. But she's still a little scaredy cat. She at least could have smelled it and tried to get a contact. But no. So I smoke it. I'm like, oh, this ain't bad. This ain't that complicated. Blah, blah, blah. Drinking, smoking. Smoked another one. I said, that's it. I don't want any more because I had really already been drinking. We had been drinking whatever it was. We were drinking for that day. So I didn't really want to be smoking a lot. Plus, I might try to get some. But I don't think I got none. I can't remember. It was so long ago. So I'm like, all right, cool. Bada bing, bada boom. Right? So I smoke it. All of a sudden, I feel the buzz coming on. I'm like, you start laughing when you get high. All right, I'm feeling a little buzz. All right, cool. But I still wasn't smoking that a lot. When I got that back home, I didn't realize that I was bringing drugs over a state line. Did I know you cannot bring weed from Bethesda to Philly? Now, they can't come get me now because I don't have it anymore. Though I'm confessing that I have it, you don't have any evidence. So, blah, 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 blah. I can't remember, bro, because we had already eaten. Like, we had just got finished eating and whatsoever. So that's why I asked my man about the weed. He was like, go over there. So we had just got finished eating and drinking. So, no, I don't think it made me any hungrier than what I would be right now if I had a goddamn snacky bar around here, but I ate them already. So I don't remember. Like I said, it was like 2 years ago. Like 2.5 years ago. So I really don't remember being being hungry again. I don't remember being hungry again. So yeah. So then we get back here, and maybe probably, I'm sitting around, I have some people come over, you want to smoke? You want to smoke this? You know, all right, I take a puff and I give it up. Man, one puff, I was getting toe up. One puff, bro, I was like, man, I thought I was about to fly or something. I don't know what the heck was going on. Man, I could not smoke. My body, after 25 years, it just was not ready to smoke any weed, So, bada bing, I'm cool, I'm chilling. So finally, I done got rid of all that. I'm puffing like maybe 3 puffs and start coughing for like 8 hours. And I'm high as a kite. Because when you cough, that makes you high. I do remember that. When I used to smoke, when you cough, it makes you high as a kite. So I'm like, all of a sudden, man, I'm high like a bug. Now I gotta drink water, I gotta eat, I gotta get rid of it. So then I found out here in Philly, they had a place on Sea Line Avenue because it was across the street from Saks Fifth Avenue. Y'all know I shop at Saks Fifth Avenue. So my dude had told me, he was like, yo, this guy named Don. He was like, yo, man, they got a weed place across the street from Saks. I'm like, no way. He was like, yeah, you got to go over it. You got to go into the mall, Target, and you got the PNC, and then you make a right when you get to the PNC, the weed store right there. So I'm like, no way. So really, I ain't really want to go there to really buy anything. I think I want to go there just to see it. So I walk in, these 3 honeys in there, all women, no dudes in there, all young girls. Walk in there. How may I help you? I said, well, I just want to, I'm not really good at marijuana. I want to make sure I get some. I said, I bought some, somewhere else, but I'm all out of that. I'm not really a smoker. I'm more of a drinker, but, I like Cabernets, of course. I like cabs, of course. So about a big, she was like, all right. So she said, what do you smoke? I said, I can't remember because I ain't bring a container with me. Because I'm going to be traveling around with an open container of weed. I don't know what the laws are. You know what I mean? I can carry my So hold tight, driller. Hold tight, man. Let's stay to the subject. So then it was like, all right, cool. Bada bing, bada boom. They said, well, you want, you want Delta 8. You don't want Delta 9. I'm like, well, maybe that's what I had when I was down there. I remember saying something about Delta because you order it in the machine and then they give you what you want. Do you want it rolled? Do you want pre-rolled? Do you want to roll yourself? Whatever. I think I remember saying Delta something. I ain't know. I just bought it. It was in a case like buying freaking cigarettes or something. I don't know. It was just sitting right there. I bought it when I was down south. But when I bought it up here, they was explaining to me, well, Delta 9 may be a little bit strong for you because, you ain't really a smoker. So maybe you could Delta 8. Man, Delta 8 still had me tripping. Yes, paranoid. Yes, munchies. So I got a deck out here. So I ain't got to smoke in my crib, right? So I went out on the deck. You know what I mean? I think I had a visitor over. She was a pothead because she smoked it like it wasn't nothing. I ended up giving most of it to her because she was a pothead. Like, man, this doing smoke, you know what I mean? And she cool, but she a poet. But all poets smoke weed. I didn't know poets smoke weed. Maybe that's where they get their poetry from, for smoking weed, like they freestyling. Back in the day, smoking weed anyway, hey. Holla at your boy, girl, because it was a woman, and she's smoking the weed. So then I realized, no, that's what she does. She does smoke weed. She's a poet. She's a weed head. So then a couple times I got back together, I took the weed over her crib. Because I'm like, I was kind of like, I spent like $40 on that. I think you got like 10 weeds. Is that right? Is that what you call it, 10 weeds? Man, I got 10 sticks or 4 sticks. I don't know how many I got, right? So I got the sticks. Now I went over her spot, but she drank too. So she was smoking. I don't want to smoke. I'm just going to drink some cab. You can smoke and drink, do all you got to do. But man, she was smoking that joint one. She was, give me another one. Because she's a pothead. I don't want to smoke. I don't care if y'all smoke. You know what I do like though? With all the different flavors now. I think I must have smelled some fragrance. Y'all know I'm into fragrances, right? So I must have smelled some weed that smelled like caramel or something. I don't know what it was. It was like sweet. I'm like, that's weed? Man, it will smell like caramel and chocolate and cocoa or something. I know y'all potheads out there smoke weed. Yo, especially Champ Touch. Champ Touch already says, he said, smoke it up, bro. So Champ Touch, I know you seem to be the expert. Is there weed out there that smell like coconut and chocolate and all that stuff, man? Because I ain't gonna lie. I don't know where I was. I might have just been walking. I got forbidden fruit. Really? Does it smell like fruit? What, bro, what does it smell like? I can't just imagine, like, you just sitting there, man, you puffing, ooh, and then you smelling some freaking apricots and goddamn strawberries with some blueberries or something, man. I don't know. Forbidden fruit don't sound like that would be apricot, strawberries, and blueberries. But, bro, fruit rings? Oh, that's crazy, dog. That's crazy, dog. Really hilarious. It tastes like gummies. Man, see, I should just buy a stick. But what I did realize is that you can't buy it from everywhere because these guys be vaping. People be vaping and be like choking and whatsoever because the vape is bad vape or something like that. I want to make sure I buy my weed from their store that's down on Sea Line Avenue where the important people go. Because they ain't gonna sell no garbage down there. And you know what made me scared? I tell you what made me paranoid, and I hadn't even been smoking it, right? They had cops sitting right outside. They had this undercover. I know he's an undercover cop. Because before I went in, I just sat there. I was looking around, observing things, right? I want to make sure the cops weren't going to bust the place. So, what? You can get popcorn. I know, man, I would never think about vaping, man. I started smoking like maybe 15 years ago. Maybe more than that. I can't remember. Man, I started smoking maybe 20 years ago. So I ain't smoking no freaking vape. That don't make no sense. You know what I mean? Vape is almost as dangerous as probably nicotine, I guess. I don't know. But let me get back to the story. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not really going to smoke it. I'll just let somebody else smoke the joint, right? I'm hitting it. But again, like you said, it smells like gummies and all kinds of stuff. So I'm walking down my hallway where I live at now. Man, they stay smoking down that joint. Every time I walk down the hallway, man, it's like a freaking weed factory coming out there joint. I ain't going to give y'all the name of the apartment, but they're real cool people. Her name is, no, I ain't gonna say that. Last bit of wine is 1:30 in the morning. Twinkle Toes, are you still here? Where's Twinkle Toes? She probably done went to sleep. She can't hang. Twinkle Toes can't hang with the homeboys, you know what I mean? But she got some, hey man, I ain't finished setting up the cage. All right, well, I do know them two going right there. Bada bing, bada boom. Man, that's crazy though, player. I'm like, yo, man, I can't smoke like that, man. I can't do it, bro. But I'm glad I didn't because, then all of a sudden, like, I ain't gonna say well after I start smoking, but I wouldn't be like limo driving now or whatever if I was smoking. Oh, she's still there? Yeah. So Trickle Dolls know the whole story. She know going buying the weed down south and whatever. She got all that. But I'm just saying, man, I'm good. Now I know it's all guys here and Trickle Toes is the only woman here. But I would tell you, back in the day, man, when I used to smoke weed and do the yeah I mean, that's why I like the weed. Because I had a pothead wife. Yeah, I was married before a couple times. But my first wife, even though we wasn't married when she was a pothead, but she was a pothead, man. We used to smoke weed. We used to leave the little roaches. We used to take the little roaches and leave them on the windowsill. I don't know why we used to leave the roaches on the windowsill. But we'd come in, we out of weed, just go and grab one of the roaches. A roach back. Had to put the roach up in your goddamn gums. And put the roach up. Yo, man, dog. That's the only thing I can see, like, but I don't need no help. But I can see, like, if you got, if you got dingling problems or something like that, maybe you just smoke some weed. I don't know. Because I know you make you real sensitive when you smoke weed. You know what I mean? You're doing the yeah I mean. But other than that, man, I really don't see 30. Using my neighbor. I know I'm talking loud. I got a big mouth. I was probably my neighbor and start bumping on the wall. Boom, 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 boom. Shh. I'm going to cut down the volume. I wasn't even thinking, man. I'm surprised he didn't start banging on the wall. Last time I was back here. Yeah, I'm going to head to bed, OG. Thanks for the stories. No doubt, man. Make sure you come back, man. We have fun, bro. I just like be having fun, man. So make sure you come back. 8820s. Okay, I got you. 8820s. Okay, no doubt. Yeah, come back, man. You ain't gotta like, subscribe, all that stuff, man. But just, I'm surprised you're here. Like a lot of y'all here, I never even seen you before. Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Come through. We just have fun, man. We talking crap, man. Main thing is fragrances. Y'all know I'm a musician and whatever. I drive limos, whatever, man. But we just have fun, man. So come back through. I mean, shoot, it's 1:32. I'm surprised you even came here in the first place, bro. But I appreciate you, bro. All right? Have a good night's sleep, man. Get you some rest, bro. Tomorrow's another day, all right? No doubt. Thank you very much, Pops. I appreciate it. Are you saying that to me or are you saying that to 8820s? Because some of y'all don't sleep anyway. I'll be part of y'all insomnia. Look at these eyes. I'll wake you up. Man, you're not supposed to look at dumb stuff before you go to bed, right? To all you out. All right, Pops. I seen you, bruh. Holla at you, heaven willing, tomorrow, man. We get back to talk. I ain't got no money to buy no more fragrances, man. I'm out of gas, man. But what I do want to do is buy me a couple of the slumber houses. So I'm really, I think I want to buy a couple of slumber houses and I'm straight. I want to get, before you go, I want to get Zeke. I want to get Zeke and Bach. $180. Well, I want to get that, all right? What's going on, OG? I'm getting home from another double shift. Oh, you came just in time, baby. We just getting started, man. We only been here for a half hour, bro. Started this video like around freaking 1 o'clock. I was ready to go to bed. Treacle Toes was like, come on, let's do a video. Come on. But usually, I'll be hanging over her crib or whatever. She's like, come on, we might as well do a video. They ain't doing nothing. I'm like, seriously? Yeah. I say, ain't nobody gonna come watch no video no 1:30 in the morning. And bam, there y'all is. So we're really talking about me taking ABJ. We was taking I got that 4-piece Bodicea joint, right? So I decided that I had it on top of the cage, right? So I decided, well, man, I'm tired of sit up there and do like that. Let me bring it down. So I made this little ooze section in the cage, keep you up in space. So that's the ooze section right there. Everything in there is an ooze. So because I bought the little teeny weeny these joints right here, I thought they were all ooze, but actually they're not all ooze. The only one that are ooze is the blue sapphire and the ooze sapphire. It's a sapphire set. So what I decided to do was I put the two sapphires down there in the ooze cage. Because y'all know how I am. I'm bougie. So I put them two down there. So these two are ooze. So everything in this cage right here, or this section of the cage, all this is ooze. Oud for Her Majesty the Oud, the extra loose moves. Those right there in the black joints, those are Mason Francis Kirk John ouds. In the black joints right there. Then we got Bruckner oud, we got the Zenze oud, we got the the Whittian oud. All these are ouds. So this is oud section. Of course, oud bouquet and oud affair. So we got all the ouds in there. Now, then we got that settled. Yeah, I spent some money I hadn't been to spend the other day on fragrances. This joint right here is worth about $300 right now. I think I'm going to get rid of it tomorrow, but I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I got bills to pay. I just bought these. Bang! I just bought those the other day. And the first thing I thought was, if I buy them doggone Louis Vuitton. If I bought them red Louboutins, you see I like Lubies. If I bought them Louboutins, then I'm going to have to get rid of this. And like I said, when I bought this, how much did I spend? So I bought this. Let's say I think I spent $100 for this. Now this is almost worth $300. All silver. Bam, 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 Benjamin Franklin. But I'm trying my best not to have to sell that. So I'll put it back in the cage where it belongs. I might just go over a Twinkle Toes spot. She got some coins laying around there that she ain't doing nothing with. Maybe I can use some of her coins and pay for them goddamn sneaks. Because she was with me when I bought them. She's like, go ahead, just go and get them. Go ahead, just go and get them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. So all the border C is with this. And I had on top of the cage, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them back in the box. It's like a slide-out box, as you can see. I'm trying to reorient this because I got drawers on, keeping it real. But just like I got shorts on because I wear boxers. I ain't wear no booty chokers unless I got a honey. But anyway, so I'm going to slip this back in here. Because like I said, I got tired. I ain't mind them sitting up on the top of the cage, man. But it's like, nah, I don't want nothing. I don't want a lot of stuff on top of my cage, right? So now they back in the box. So I'll put the box back up here. Or is this the greens? Don't tell you the notes. So I don't mind putting the box back up here like that. But in the back, I had them back there on top of that box back there. But that's too much. Now the zoologist right here on my don't even have these anymore. I think Near said they used to have these zoologists, man. That way you ain't had to buy the whole bottle. I don't even know what this one is. It don't even tell you what they are. You know, I don't even tell you what they are. But they used to sell these zoologists like that, man, like 10 mils. So I bought like 6 of them joints. But ain't none of them in there. I don't even know where they at. I don't even know where the actual little bottles are. But that's my zoologist. So I'm gonna put that up there. They got Bodicea. That they whatever. So I decided to keep some stuff in there. Like these right here. These right here used to be down here. But then I put the acro up there. Like these right here used to sit up in here like that. Can y'all see? These right here should be up in here like this. But then when I got the acro, because everything here is 30 mil. So the acro is 30 mil. The papyrus all is 30 mil. Of course, the Nasamato is 30 mil. Sedal is 30 mil. These are 30. These are maybe more like 10 mil. But anything below 50 mil, I put down here in the small 30 mil or less case. Let's say that. So I took these out. And I put these up here because they're all Frederick Mall, you know, Jones, man, you know, from back in the day, Musgrave Joe or whoever. But then I still got some of the Hermes. This is, but I got a little bit of Hermes left. I want to buy a couple of Hermes. Like this is Santal Masoa. Y'all remember back in the day, if you remember me, I had like about 5, 6, 7 of these. I was buying these online. Straight up. That's Amber Nargillet. It don't even look like that anymore. This joint about 10 years old. So anyway, when you see them tops, if you see them tops, and of course I'm trying to be straight with them, when you see them tops, you automatically know those Hermes tops. Hermes tops. And now I got my Barneys right here, sitting here. Can't even find that no more. That joint like about $300 now. I got it for $40 from the guy who ain't know what he had. He was doing something in somebody's house and he found it in the house. He sold it to me. So yeah. So anyway, we got that. So now what we do with these two? These are not ooze. This is my favorite aqua right here. That's aqua sapphire. And this green sapphire. But these aren't ooze. So I don't want to put them down there because they're not ooze. Those two are ooze. These two are not ooze. Where should I put these? This cage is entirely too crowded. These are the cages of 3. I was talking about 3s the other day, but it's really more than 3s. But we got 3 of the AAs, Antonio Alessandria. We got 3 of my man, Blackcliff. We got 3 of the Navituses, but we got 25 of Vivamores. You know what I'm saying? So I want to put these somewhere real cool that they really stand out and accentuate. I can't put them down there because that's all covered. I don't want to put them down here in the bottom because the bottom is just for bottles, not that they ain't significant, but for somehow they don't fit up here anywhere. Now, these are less than 30 mil. So really they should be long in here. So you know what I'm thinking already? Y'all know what I'm thinking. Let's do it. Right next to the acro. Man, boy, can I doggone style a cage, boy. That's what I do. I'm the cage stager, dog. Hit the light. Where the goddamn light at? Bang! Bang! Oh, that looks so good, don't it? That looks so good. I'll show the crown on this one right here, and then I'll show the Bodicea on that one. So we got green and we got aqua up there. Goes good with the rest of the 30s and the 10s and whatever. This is a small cage. This is a small section of the cage, all right? So there you go. We found two. Man, look, this is what I do, man. I've been staging my cage since freaking 1934. I can't remember. So we found a place for those two. Let's turn the light off because we're not showing off. We're not going to show off lights yet. And then we put the other two down here where they belong with all the ooze. Turn the lights on for a little bit. Bam. So anything down here is ooze. So that's how you stage a cage. Now, I want y'all to know how to do this. I'm tired of seeing people on YouTube got a whole bunch of fragrances behind them sitting on the shelf. And like they showing off their stuff. Bruh, anybody can just take a whole bunch of goddamn fragrances and throw them on the shelf. Anybody can do that. Nobody's on my level. Nobody's on my stage, my cage staging level. There's no doubt about it. I'm the best stage cager in the game. And y'all know that because I've been doing it for a while. Y'all watch me stage my cage. So yeah, I'm the best stage cager in the game. Can't nobody mess with me. Can't nobody mess with how I design my cages and how I set them joints up. Nobody. But I involve y'all like, nah, man, don't put that there, dog. That's whack. Don't put that joint there. Or take the red one and put it over there and take the blue one and put it over there because then the red one will go better with that right there color. And then you got the blue and then maybe move that blue over, take this dark joint because it's blue and then in the dark and put that over there next to the blue. I don't know. That's why I let y'all be involved in staging the cage sometimes. I'm like, what y'all think? What y'all think I should do? But that cage has been staged. It's a wrap. It's a freaking wrap. Now here, I just turned that light out because it's about to be night-night. But this is all my samples. I went through all my samples last night. So all the samples, they got a little bit of them. Some don't. Some got a little bit of them. Some got a lot. And then I got a whole bunch of other bottles that have a lot of stuff. So what I'm going to offer you guys is tonight before I go to bed, I'm going to show you all the ones that are kind of like may have a little bit in it, may not have nothing at all. Let me show it to you. I want to sell this bag. Hold on, I got to find it. Oh, no, I got to find it. It's down here somewhere. But here we go. In this bag is a bag full. Even if it's not, hold on. Where's got doing a light at? I mean, how I get the light to work, man? When I was going this way, I can get the light to work. How I get the light to work on this joint, dog? I gotta turn the light back on. Well, not necessarily. You can see it. All these are samples. Look at that. Now, even if I sold you all, I'm telling you, it's like at least 100 of these bottles. Some of them got a little bit left in them. Some of them don't. Some of them are labeled. Some of them are not. But if you don't do anything, you can just use these you can just friggin', they still had a smell in them. I want to sell this whole bag for $100. And again, that's a deal. Not only are you getting these fragrances that still got smell in them, you get to smell some of these fragrances. But like I said, I already used them. And then if you don't like it, then what you can do is you can soak these bottles. These joints themselves, man, these 5 mils, these joints are like maybe $30 a pop. I just bought a new batch. So I want to sell all these joints. Yeah, like I said, it's at least 50 in here. I know it's about 50 in here. Number of fragrances. And like I said, some of them are labeled. So all you got to do is say, all right, I want to see what that smell like. Like, I don't know what's in this, but I'm sure you probably can spray it on your skin because of the fragrance. Here's one right here, Halifat. Ain't nothing in it. But, you know, you can smell it. I'm sure the smell is still in there. Here's another. I don't know what this is. What is this? Gucci Poiron. Ain't much in it, but if you open it up, take the top off, you'll be able to smell it. So I'm selling this for $100. All these joints. I didn't realize I had this many. It's at least 50 in here. I can smell them from here. $100 shipped. I'll put them in a box for you. I might see you a little 5 mil or something that's fully full if you request that. I'm just saying, So I just thought about it since I'm here. I'm just going to tell you, if you want to get a whole bunch of samples that may not have anything in them or may have a little bit in them, but you can still smell them, like this right here. Where does this come from? Kisses Rain. It's not full, but got a little something in there. Come on, bro. $100. Send me $100. Cash App is $110 because they take more money out. And you got to pay for shipping. So for all these right here, I'm going to do $120. Nothing but samples. Nothing but samples. Not full. I'm telling you, they're not full. Some of them got a little bit in them. Some of them ain't got nothing in them. But it's guaranteed when you open them up, you're going to smell something. You get to smell what it is. So this Vivamore, whatever it is, you get to smell it. All right? $110 ship. Hurry up. My Cash App is RaJuR. Y'all know my name. My Cash App is RaJuR with a $sign. Simple as that. RaJuR, $sign. Send me $110 so I can buy this joint. I mean, I forgot to put that back in there. Where's it going to go? I didn't know where to put this. But yeah, send me $110. I ship them bad boys out, nice and shipped. They won't come in that bag. I got some UPS boxes. I mean USPS boxes. So yeah, and I hook y'all up. All right. So $110, you get like almost 50, 60 samples. And like I said, some of them don't have nothing in them. Some of them got just a little bit enough for you to smell them. All right. And they fresh because you see where they're coming from. They're coming from the cage itself. How you doing? You follow me? All right, so I'm done talking. Y'all better hurry up because I'm going to drink the rest of this wine. And when I'm done drinking this, it's time to go night-night. What's on your mind? Fragrance-wise, lifestyle-wise, I don't know. Whatever you want to talk about, man. Let's talk about it. While some of us see it. There's 8 people here. Treacle Toes has a lot of expertise in a lot of things. You know what I mean? So she might be a help, or we might be able to help each other. I mean, we all got situations. We all got victories. We all got fun things we want to talk about. We just got finished talking about weed. My man booked, though. He had to go sleep. He had to go night-night. So, yeah, we was talking about weed, or maybe he's still here. No, I think he's still here. We was talking about weed, man. We was talking about all kinds of stuff, man. So it's almost 2 o'clock. We got 10 more minutes to talk. 2 o'clock is a wrap. I'm setting my clock for 10 o'clock, and that's 8 hours because I need 8 hours because I'm old and my contacts not in. So when I take my contacts out, I got to put on these joints. My Red Fox Harlem night glasses. Rolling dice at the dice table. And I can't go to bed till I drink like 5 gallons of water to water this down. Because when I go to bed, I also take vitamins. I take vitamins in the morning. I take vitamins before I go to bed. So, this is good for you. But I don't think a whole bottle is good to go drink before you go to bed. So I'm going to drink it slow. I mean, I'm a single guy. Not like I got, my wife back here in the bed. Come on, boo thing. Come on now. Come on, boo thing. Stop drinking and come on and hit it. No, I ain't got that. When I finish drinking this, I'm going to turn the TV on, look at some more stuff. Maybe look into some fragrances real quick or whatever. But, yeah, just chill, man. I worked today, did a little work. I got $8 worth of tips. $8 worth of tips. Just enough to buy dinner, which was hummus and some chips. Some days you get tips, some days you don't. But I ain't really have a lot of rides, so I ain't been working in a while, man. My bill count tired of my behind. I'm at this point. Let me just tell you something right now. And I ain't got no shame telling you. I'm 64 years old. The last thing I'm worried about is credit. Them games are done. And again, I mean, I'm not doing it intentionally like, okay, I just want to put myself in a whole bunch of debt, whatever, because I'm 64 years old. But I do know I got a lot of resources being 64 years old, like the Veterans Administration whatsoever, if I really get into a jam. But also, with that being said, There's a billionaire who said, "No, don't worry about no debt. You 64." What? I was like, "You're absolutely right, sir." It was either who the two richest Caucasian guys. They old now. I think Munger. One is Charlie Munger. He passed away. Charlie Munger made that video about, man, don't when you over 65, the last thing you worry about is a credit score and debt. And that's why I was like, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I don't really. I mean, look, I ain't trying to be like really irresponsible. I'm just saying. Look at this, Mr. Smelly 1977. He's also in he's going to be in my video dissing the Frag Illuminati, Smell Illuminati, fake boo. Look at he next to some chick, all she's doing is showing her titty balls. Look, this is him. Happy New Year. He looks stupid, and he's next to this little thought. These cats have no class. They rely on y'all to freaking support them because he's stupid. And y'all got to stop looking at these guys. Mr. Smelly got 52,000 subscribers. It's amazing because he's been doing this for 4,000 years, but yet Big Beard and Bowfly, they got 200,000 subscribers. How they had 200,000 subscribers, Bowfly and Cuba Stinks and all them, and this guy he's in England, and he got only 75. Now look at this. Really? This is what we're going to do? Look at this thought. And he got a paid promotion. What is this about? What's that? Look at it. I am a hooker. I am a hooker. I'm a hooker. He hired me to be here because I'm a smelly hooker. Did I say that? I did. Because they're stupid. They get on my nerves with their bullcrap, man. I can't stand Frag Illuminati, man. Some garbage people, man. Trying to trick garbage. Man, stop playing, man. We don't play that. Oh, Lady K, what are you doing up? Lady K done commented on something. Lady K is my neighbor. She lives downstairs somewhere, her and her hubby. And she be commenting on my stuff. Let me see. I got so many pages on Facebook. I don't know where she commented at. But she has commented 20 minutes ago. So she's even up. Y'all insomniacs. Y'all need to go to bed. All right, but I'll stay up as long as y'all. Okay, I'm going to stay up as long as the last person. I'm going to stay up until the last person. I'm going to stay up till 0 people are here. How about that? Okay. I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to stay up till nobody's here. Right now we got 7 people and 2 likes. For some reason I had 25,000 people come through here looking at the video, and I still only got 2 likes. And y'all know I'm fun. Yeah, look at it. See? Lady K reacted to my video. Well, she probably was working tonight too. She do a little driving whatsoever, so she probably was working tonight. She always sends me a rose. She really cool. Her and her husband really cool. So she sent me a rose. Oh, she sent the rose of the post I made. Yeah, Google search me. Google search RaJuR Holloman. Nothing but receipts over there. Only RaJuR Holloman on the internet. So Google RaJuR Holloman, and you'll see me. Yo, I'm trying to get off this doggone the live, and 2 more people done showed up. What is popping? 3 more people done showed up. You know what? Y'all better take y'all behind the bed so I can go to bed. But as long as y'all here, we gonna keep it popping. We are exactly 40 seconds from being here for an hour. So if y'all just getting here, y'all done missed an hour worth of fun. We done had fun. We drinking wine, talking about weed. I'm staging the cage. I still got to figure out where I'm going to put this bottle back in the cage at, because it got kicked out because it wasn't really an oud. I thought it was an oud bottle, even though it's Bakran, Lullatune, Haka Flocka Flock. It's not even an oud bottle, but it got that oud Arabic type thing going on. So this guy goes someplace else. It's probably going to go in the bottom cage. It's probably going to go in the bottom. But we did some redecoration around here. and we moved some stuff around. So y'all missed that. Y'all going to go back and look at the video tomorrow to see what we moved around, what we changed. But this is the kitty cage. My cage is your cage. Let's know that. I mean, I ain't giving you nothing out of it, but my cage is your cage. In other words, I mean, when I'm redesigning the cage, I get a new fragrance, I'm going to put it somewhere. I let you guys say, all right, no, put that right there. No, put that right there. No, put that right there. Look, I can talk forever. Somebody better say something. I ain't got a problem still talking. Look, I'm a talker. I've been talking forever, and I won't stop because I got to engage the crowd. If I was not to talk, see, if I was not to talk, 3 people automatically disappeared. It was 9 people here and 2 likes. As soon as I got quiet, there y'all go. Y'all done left. It was 9, now it's down to 5. I threatened not to talk, and y'all threatened to leave. All right, I'm going to talk. Believable. I knew it. I knew once I stopped talking, y'all was going to leave. But now I'm back in. I got more words. I just made up some words. I don't know. Let's do some words. DecampBoutique.com. And of course, it's going to have Mr. Smelly 10. He trying to act like he don't hustle subscribers and bottles and all kinds of stuff for some cash on the side. Why don't you go get a job, bro? Why don't y'all freaking YouTubers get a job? All you dudes who got your wives buying you bottles because you convinced them to buy you bottles. Come on, baby. The YouTube channel doing great. As you can see, I got 100,000 subscribers. Why don't you help me buy some bottles? Freaking bums. Bunch of bums. Both of them got wives. Both of them. The beard and the bow tie got wives buying them bottles. Not just getting free bottles, but got people helping you buy bottles. Let's go out and get a job, man. I worked for 35 years. I've been in the military. I'm a Grammy member, all this stuff. Get a job and buy your own bottles. Ain't nobody bought nothing over here. Ain't nobody bought no studio gear. Ain't nobody bought no guitars over here. Ain't nobody bought no coins over here. Nobody bought all the stuff I bought myself. Ain't no wife over here, no girlfriend over here buying my stuff. What's wrong with you? Well, sit up there and act like, yeah, look at me. Shut up. Fragrance phonies. That's what they are. Fragrance phonies getting free bottles and got their girlfriends and their wives to buy them bottles. Then they throw their girlfriend and their wives on their freaking channels. Oh, look, you want to get on the channel with me, babe? Well, if you buy me 3 bottles, we can talk about them. Why don't you get on the channel? Shut up, bums. BUM fragrance bums. We got guys out here acting like they know about fragrances, talking about some Neiman's and Marcus. I'm going to shut up. I might be saying too much. I might get the beards, because there's 3 beards out there. I might get the beards upset at me. I might get the bow ties upset at me because they got their wives and girlfriends buying them bottles, throwing boxes away, all kinds of silliness, bunch of gimmicks. And the question is, if you wasn't doing fragrance reviews, what would you be doing with your life? What other talent do you have? I think the big beard dude does hair or something like that. The bow tie claims he's a grooming guy. But every time I see him, his freaking line is all crooked and the goddamn ties coming out from underneath his collar. He ain't nowhere near dressed with that bad bespoke K&G suit on. What's wrong with y'all? Greeny just logged in. You still up, brother? Because I knew you was coming by, player. I knew the roof was coming through. I knew the rooftop gardener was coming through. I said, look, that's what I told Twinkle Toes. When we first did that, I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start a video now. No wonder my nose is hurting because the goddamn thing that fell off the goddamn nose cap. Now the scar in my nose. Anyway, so me and Twinkle Toes on here just, talking about phony people. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start a video right now. Just see what happens. That was an hour ago. You know what I mean? No doubt, baby. No doubt. USS Constellation, please Let everybody know how you floated, player. Let everybody know how you floated and what you floated on. CV-64, USS Constellation aircraft carrier, the Indian Ocean. Holla at your boy. What? Mr. Smelly, you stink. That freaking jacket is bad. Look at this guy. Now, this guy reminds me of the other guy. I guess he'll tell you he's in the grooming. Look at his hair. Look. That's his hair. He's in the grooming, right? The USX Boxier. Oh, you was on the Yamin. Okay. You did a little battling, dog. Y'all was out there creating a little trouble for the brothers. I appreciate that. Y'all was like we gonna distract them by blowing up everybody, and then the aircraft carrier gonna come in and just jack everything up. I'm looking you up, dog. You know I like to look stuff up. You know, once you say something, I'm looking it up. I know, I'm about to put Boxier, then I saw Boxer just popped up. The USS Boxer. Yeah, you're LHD, so LHD. Foul. Yo, it said your location. Y'all must be out there in Venezuela somewhere. Let me click it. See where you at right now. Live ship cruiser. Well, USS Constellation was out of San Diego too. We used to fly from Lemoore down to San Diego. We call it Sand Dog. Yo, dog, we got to do a crew, man. You know we're going down Sand Dog. And anytime we go down San Diego, we go to Tijuana. Years ago, yeah, I know, I feel you. I'm out too. I got out in 88. That's your joint right there, man. That joint almost look like an aircraft carrier, but y'all did mostly helicopters. Y'all a helo joint. 31 years old.
Okay.
Yo, man, let me find your bunk. Yo, I still got a picture of my bunk, bro. I still got a picture of my bunk when I was on the aircraft carrier. It's like fly. I had the top bunk. TJ was party ground, was it? Oh, no doubt. Yo, but when I was in San Diego, man, they zoo was off the chain. San Diego Zoo? Phew. You get honeys up in that joint. It's so fly. Cause them goddamn monkeys right there by I remember them monkeys being right by the goddamn cage at the San Diego Zoo. The monkeys were right there. But then at night, you was on was it Broadway Street? Or you was from 99A? Oh yeah, man, daggone, I was way gone by then. But yo, Sand Dog, what street was there that they had the hookers on? I'm sorry. Trickle Toes might be here. But yo, what's the street that the hookers was on? It was Broadway, right? It was Broadway. Gas lamp at night downtown. I ain't never go to the gas lamp though, man. We ain't have time, bro. Cause a lot of times we go to Tijuana first. And then we'll come back from Tijuana. We'll walk across the bridge. Cause we ain't driving Tijuana. We'll get back from Tijuana, and it was like we had to be on the ship like early in the morning for call. But every time we went down there, we did the same thing. We go to the zoo, check out the zoo, and then we go to Tijuana, hang over there for a little while, and then we come back from Tijuana and we go down Broadway and look at the hookers. Did I say hookers? Oh, you know what's up. That's what you say, gas lamp. But that was my man right there. Rooftop Gardener, that was his ship. I'm gonna show y'all my ship. If y'all saw Top Gun, y'all ain't see my ship. Actually, were they on the Nimitz? In Top Gun, I forgot what aircraft carrier they used. It probably wasn't the Nimitz. It probably was something else. But I was on my aircraft carrier was the USS Constellation. That's what I was on. And actually, when they took apart the Constellation, when they decommissioned it, they did the USS Constellation up here in Philly. And then they closed down the Navy Yard, but they opened it back up now. USS Constellation. Man, I really like that, man. I did 3 cruises too, bro. USS Constellation CV-64. I did 3 cruises to the IO, bro. There you go. That's my shit right there. Oh, snap. Years from... Oh, it was born in 1961. That's the year I was born in. Until it's decommissioned in 2003, which is here in Philly. It got decommissioned right here in Philly. Check it out. Prove it to you. All right, nicknamed the Connie, of course. Commissioned when I was born. In fact, it was commissioned after I was born. I belonged in that ship then. It should have the Iran hostage crisis, deployments, Vietnam War, Persian Gulf. I think that's the Persian Gulf, right? Indian Ocean with the Persian Gulf. And we also was out there with the, look at my ship. Look at my baby right there. Look at my boo-boo. Look at my boo-boo. Popping off. It might be a picture of me right there. I think I was right there on the edge right there. That's me right there chilling. I'm just kidding. But yeah, USS Constellation, you know what it is, player. That's where I was at. But we did the Iran hostage crisis. Man, the Kitty Hawk, they used to call the Kitty Hawk the Roach Hotel. Oh, which one was the Roach Hotel? It was either Kitty Hawk. It was either Kitty Hawk or what's the other one? They called it the Roach Motel. I'm so glad I wasn't on that goddamn aircraft carrier, man. USS CV-64 crew list. Gas amp on the weekends, party time weekends. We went to TJ's, the Stay Loyal Traffic with the Filipino ladies. Yeah, there was a lot of Filipinos that came back, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought about bringing a Filipino back. She was fine. She was fine, man. Yo, bro. The first time I went there, I didn't know who she was. The second time I went back, every time I pulled in the port, man, she was waiting right there for me, man, waving her hand. CV-64 crew list. Let's see if I'm on here. Let's check it out. CV-64 crew list. I don't care about back to safety. I want to go check it out. It says unsafe. I don't care. I don't care about this computer. Yo, man, this is... Man, it's starting 2000... They started 2000. Man, here we go. I got to go back. 1979. Okay, here we go. 1979, player. Close, man. All right, 1979. Let's see if my name is on the list. Because you know there's 5,000 people in this joint. All right, 1979. Yeah, VA 165. Those were the growlers. Yeah, 165 were the growlers, man. They was the A6s, the A6 growlers. 7982, there you go. All right, let me see if I'm on here. I better be on this list. I better be on this list. Or it's probably one of them lists that you had to put yourself on. Let me see. You know, there's so many names, man, for 79. They should just say search people. I ain't gonna do it, no search people. Because they ain't really pertaining to this. Search people pertaining to something else. They're trying to get you to go someplace else. Trying to be slick. I'm scrolling down, man. 1979. All right, let's go. See if I can find my name. Of the 5 million people that was on this goddamn boat. Okay, you got to register to add yourself. Okay, there you go. So I'm not going to be on there because you got to register to add yourself to the joint. And then you put your name up there. I ain't going to do it tonight, but I might do it tomorrow, though. I might do it tomorrow. Roof, you gonna register and put your name up here for your boat? They say, you know, it's 5,000 people on aircraft carrier, man. You know, we was loaded. I'm gonna go 1979 Iran hostage crisis. How about that? Iran, because we were the first one that did 110 days. You're not gonna do it? All right. You know why you don't want to do it, because you don't want them honeys to find you. You think you slick. CV-64 Iran hostage crisis. Why ain't just going back? See what I'm talking about? There we go. Iran hostage crisis. Iran hostage crisis. Like I said, we was out there 110 days in a row, bro. That was a record at the time. And then when the Nimitz came out, they broke our record. They broke the record from 110 days. I think they did like a $140 without pulling the port, 140 or something like that. Iran hostage crisis. See if we get some history on that. Because I was there, baby. When they kidnap our people. Let's see what we got. Was Constellation supposed to been supposed to Agent Orange? It's not mentioned Iran hostage crisis. Oh, here you go. U.S. the Midway. I think the Midway, the Ranger, then the Midway, then us. The Ranger was the first on the scene. Okay, here we go. Let's check it out. See if we got my name in here because I was there. I was there. And Iran hostage crisis. All right. It said they were there first. The U.S. Ranger, then the Midway, and then we came in. Here you go. CV-64 were some of the first carriers on Gonzo Station who were at sea for 110 days or more. How you doing? I registered on Together We Serve on the website. All right, I'll check it out. But yeah, see, 110 days, we got a meritorious event. We got a meritorious ribbon for that. The longest at sea record for a conventional U.S. air carrier. So that was us. We did the 110 days. That was my joint, the USS Constellation. We did the 110 days. And then the Midway came out. Oh, here we go. No, there was the Nimitz. So the Nimitz came out, exceeded the Midway's record. They did 144 days. And then the Midway was staying, they did 111 days. The Kitty Hawk was out there for 180 days. Ooh. That's crazy. The Eisenhower did 315 days. But see, we did 110 days when we was in the Indian Ocean. We did more than 110 days just being out at sea. We did more than that. You know, you go out to sea, you out there for, 6 months. Shoot, stop playing. All right, just finish that glass of wine. 8 of y'all still here. I'm entertaining y'all. We went from fragrances to this Covet wine, to a rooftop coming through, talking about the Navy and all that stuff, and talking about California and the thoughts and the clubs down in Sand Dog. You know what I mean? Because we call it Sand Dog. You know, man, y'all get everything here, man. I told y'all I'm the best YouTube channel on YouTube. There's nobody gonna offer you more entertainment than me. And y'all, not just me and y'all. I mean, we done did a lot of stuff, baby. We do forces, we do everything. We did smoke weed. My man said, "Did you smoke weed? Who said, can you buy me some?" Oh, Driller 910D talking about, can you buy me some food? How about you some food and you on the internet? Like you broke. The rest of the time was you rooftop. All right, I gotta get some water because I've been drinking too much wine. So I gotta drink water before I go to bed. Are y'all all right? Everybody good? All right, well, it's 2:15 and we get ready to cut this feed. See? Almost hit myself in the face with the goddamn phone. Hey, man, look here. I appreciate y'all coming by, man, no matter what time it is, man. Y'all come through here, bro. I don't know a lot of people. Y'all be going to these channels at 2:16 in the morning, hang around. But I really appreciate you, man. I really do. Y'all know I've been doing this for a long time on YouTube. I'm really having a lot of fun now. You know, we doing a lot of fun things. We talk about a lot of fun things. If it ain't talking about women, or talking about men. I ain't talking about men for me. I'm talking about men for the women who show up. No, I mean, we have fun, man. We like to have fun. I like to have fun, man. It's all about having fun, bro. enjoy ourselves, enjoy our lives. You know what I mean? But we stuck here long enough for Rooftop to get here. Cause I'm about to sign off. Did RT come through? Yo, what's up? What's poppin', player? Know what I mean? So, of course, the Rooftop coming through, you know we got to hang around for a little while. We can't end it. AbJ, I don't know if AbJ's still here. AbJ was here. Pop had to bounce. Pop bounced. I don't know whether Cheryl's still here. Trickle Toe's still here. 88-2-2-0s, I think he bounced. Who else is here? Champ Touch. Driller, like I said, he was here. So we had a few people here. Computer Shutdown was here. Talked to him for a little while. Young boy. Cool guy. He started off kind of rough, though. But we ended up getting it together. I mean, his first comment was something crazy. I usually poop while watching your YouTube videos. You know what I mean? That's how he started. But then he was the first one to say something. And then we started talking. He got a little personal whatsoever, but it don't matter when you get personal. It won't get personal to me. You get personal about itself. But, man, we here to listen, man. You know, people need to, and ladies, people need somebody to talk to. Somebody might mention something. Somebody might be going through some stuff, man. Look, if I'm here, let's talk about it. I might not be able to relate. I might need to start on here to talk about y'all, to talk about something up with me. You know, you never know, man. We got to help each other. But my channel is just about entertaining, having a good time. Y'all buying some of my music, RaJuR. I'm the only RaJuR on the internet besides the city of India. So buy my music and all that stuff. All right? But I'm ready to bounce, man. I'm ready to go to bed. So the cage has been decorated. We just got to find a place to put this joint at before we go. So let's find some place to put it. Let's get it. Actually, I'm going to go throw it right down here. I ain't going to front. I ain't going to be trying to find nothing too difficult. Because even though it wasn't hardly nothing down here one time, this joint is kind of loaded now. But I think I'm just going to put it, it's over 50 mil. This is 30 mil cage only. 30 mil and below right there. I can't find no place to put it in there. Because actually, these joints are supposed to be up there too. But it's too crowded. Like I said, this is my 30 mil section, right? It's 30 mil and below section here. These really need to be up there. Because their cousins up here. So, okay. I see, I automatically figured it out. So we're going to take these joints, because they are the chalk olfactive, whatever they are, which is the Mason ball. It's the Mason ball. And we're going to take these joints right here, because they are under 10 mil. And we're going to put them up here. Because actually, these are the same. So if I move this, look at that. Look at this. Look how we designed the cage. Look how RaJuR just automatically learns how to design his cage. That's what he does. So since these are all part of the same collection, Oud and Amber, Chromatique, and Oud Makalat, which is right next to the man. I'm a genius. I am a genius when it comes to doing these freaking cages, dog. We're going to move Water Chai. Again, another Mason Crivelli. We're going to move it back. Now, this box is a little tired. We're going to move it back anyway. And then we're going to put the rest of these Mason Crivellis right here. Hibiscus, which I was going to get, but it's a little too much money, man. I ain't getting that. And Patchouli is okay, but I didn't really like it that much. So we're going to put that up here with that bottle. In fact, I can move them up. I don't know why I got it going back so far. That's actually an Armani box. Both of these are Armani boxes. They kind of giving out like little sissies. But, all right, maybe I put one on one side, one on the other side. Let's try it. One over here. You got to make sure you can see the name. Okay. So that's Patchouli, holla at your boy. And this side will be the hibiscus. Yeah, I mean. All right. I say that box is kind of jacked. I might change that box tomorrow just because I'm doing this right here. Or you might just leave it there like it's working, right? So there we go. So we got the Masons up there, Crivellis. Gonna go over here and do the same thing. Gonna pull that box up, get it out the way, pull it up, because I'm ready to go to night-night. Gonna pull that up, right? And again, this is also a Mason Crivelli. And then we're going to take the Oud Maka Shaka. I don't know what the heck it says. Oud May something. I ain't buying it. I don't even know if there's anything left in the amber. I think the amber is empty. I think I sprayed that one out. And the amber flippity flop. Now, if you want to get this, make sure you go to Perfumology. He has plenty of Mason Crivellis. And make sure you go to call up, or like myself, go down to Perfumology and grab you some Mason Crivelli. My favorite was the Bois de Chai and the Papyrus Maculaire. And what I did was I bought those. They're like 30 mils. I think there's $110 a piece, which is not bad because I'm like crying about buying that new joint that was $110 a piece too. The new Le Labo. The new Le Labo is $110 a piece. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, bro. I scrolled down. AW's in the house. I'm sorry, AW. I scrolled down, man, to see this brother who was talking earlier. Good to see you, brother. AW's down in the house. I tell y'all need to go to sleep. But that's all right. As long as y'all up, I'm going to be up. Because I ain't got no work to do tomorrow. I ain't going to work for tomorrow, so whatever. So I'm just restaging the cage. So what I did was I pulled the two 10 mils out. I don't have no room. As much as I would want to put this somewhere, I don't have a place to really put it because, you know what I mean? So I might just keep it up here. Like, because I got whatchamacallit up here, man. And like I said, see, you can still see it. So you still see what's popping on top of the cage. I like this Majexis, whatever this is. Man, this joint smells good, man. I bought that from down Perfumology too. I like that. That's good. And so you can still see the chocks up there. So bam, you can look over it. And again, y'all should know what these are. If you don't, that means you gotta get a lesson. Which is these are the Hermes's mini joints, 10 mils or 15 mils. Which I was gonna buy this week, but I ended up buying and grabbing something else. So the reason we did this because we're trying to find a place to put the bottles. Then there will be a time that I'll take all these 4162 these Londons, which is like tonight is the time, and we'll push these back, right? So then we got them laying in the back in the cut. Like we don't need the light. We're gonna turn this light out up here. It's done. Then we're gonna move to this section of the cage. So yeah, we're gonna move these. We're going to move the 4162s East London back in a stagger. We're going to put them in a stagger just to make it look like we're filling up the room, right? So we're going to stagger those out. Now, here's the thing. We got two boxes. We got Oud Leaf and we have caramel, not caramel, salt caramel. So I think what would make sense is to move those up. Get that out the way just for a second so we can have a vision. We need a vision. So this is Oud Leaf. Take this bottle, put that over there, and now that's salt caramel. So now we got those by the boxes. I do want to get a couple more Cheyenne Blues, you know what I mean? If I get a hustle on something like that, you know, pay some bills. Maybe I get some more Cheyenne Blues. I like the blueberry, and I think there was another one that they make. You know what? The thing about it was I haven't seen the Cheyenne Blues down Perfumology. I'm about to call Nia tomorrow and say, yo, do you still do Cheyenne Blue? Because I haven't really noticed they moving so many houses up in there. All right, so we're going to put that right there. Right? Whoa, almost knocked over pistachio. Can't do that. We ain't doing that. Nobody knocking nothing down. Right? Desert Storm 1990. I bet. Right on RT. Rooftop was out there like me, putting in that work on an aircraft carrier. But he was on the aircraft carrier, but he was still on a nice boat. It wasn't a frigate, but it was a nice boat. He was on a helicopter joint. Helo. So if I did it like this, check out the stage of the cage. Remember, we always talk about fragrances, but we also talk about stuff too. If I do, and don't make it like it's filled up, even though it still seems as though it needs a little something in the back. So let's go ahead on. This is classic right here. This is the first one I bought, which is Buddhawood box. This thing is crazy. And they actually got a joint down there, man. They sell them for a really good price, but I just didn't buy it because I bought something else. So let's say we did this, right? Check a look. Check it out. Because I like to sage the cage. My thing is sage the cage. I don't get free bottles. I'll just throw my stuff up on shelves because I get free bottles. Because you can tell they got free bottles, bow tied on them guys, because they don't take the time to stage their cage. So you know they got free bottles. I don't have free bottles. It's important to me to make sure my cage is looking like I respect the bottles, I respect the boxes. That's what I do, player. Because I'm one of a kind. Shock your mind. If I can go behind. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. You like it? Oh, yeah, I like it. I just got the Luwewe. I must say I'm just a little disappointed in the Luwewe for $200, man, but it is 100 mil. That means that when I spray this, I got to spray like 25,000 sprays because it's just so light. The Luwewe is so light. It's very light. But for the most part, it still does the job. You know what I mean? You just got to spray a little bit more than you want to spray. And it'll just be one of them scents that is a safe scent. So say, for instance, gentlemen, you going out with a young lady for the first time on Facebook dating or wherever you're going to be, and you pick up these, little greedy, want to get dinner joints, then go ahead on this. Don't put out your real stuff. And I ain't saying Luwewe ain't little, because I like Luwewe. I got Luwewe sunglasses and everything. But what I'm saying is, spray some. Don't give them the heavy stuff, because they ain't buying nothing. You gotta buy everything. If you got to buy the dinner and the drinks, they ain't even trying to get the tip. Then forget that crap, because I'm only gonna tell them as soon as they get in the door. This is how it's gonna go. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to move it around. This is how it's gonna go. We're going out, and I'm gonna pick where we go. We ain't gotta go Dutch. I pay for the bill, but you will pay for the tip. I ain't doing that. Well, get out the car. We'll get out the car. If you're not going to freaking pay at least a tip on $100 bill, because I'm going to spend $1, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to spend no more than $1. I'm going to keep my limit down. She going, I'm going to order this. Well, I guess I'll just eat one crab cake, because I want to make sure I'm only spending $1. You can't put a $20 on the tip. And I had some chick. She was nice, though. I ain't going to call her a chick. She was a woman. She was sexy. But I didn't know she had a 7-year-old son until she couldn't pay the tip. So it was like, yo, blah, blah, blah. So the bill, we went to this place in Delaware, a really high-end place, man. But it was kind of my fault. She said, you sure you don't just want to go in there and buy some burgers or something? At the time, I was eating a little bit of meat, but not burgers. I said, no. I'm trying to be a baller, right? I got to tell a story. I like to tell a story. You know what I mean? Yeah, got to see the boxes, man. Got to see the bike. Got to stage the boxes. Absolutely. So I said to her, I'm like, yo, nah, see, it was my fault. So I go back in the restaurant part, because we could have went in the sports part, look at some sports and get some burgers. So it really was kind of my fault. So I'm going to take the L on that. I'm not going to blame her for that. I'm going to take the L on that. No, I got it. No, I got it. So we rolled back. Yo, something about the freaking Andy Tower cage, I just noticed ain't right. But now we good. And then we got the Omar and Jane down there with the Amouage. Holla at your boy. All right. And then we got a special edition bottle right there by Armani. And that joint is called Pivian Sazoo. But usually that's in like a clear bottle, but this is a special bottle I got from Bloomingdale's, so I picked that up. And my man, my homeboy hooked me up with that joint right there, which is my favorite from this line, because they wanted entirely too much money for their freaking fragrances. But I like metallic. I like the metallic joint. I really do like this. This is so good. Oh, man, it's delicious. Right. Matrix Metal. So Charles hooked me up with this. Ain't much in there. Charles be giving me empty bottles, man, for like $500,000, man. Ain't hardly nothing in there, man. And I ain't even spray that much. I'm going to start checking Charles. Let's start checking. Because I be buying stuff, man. He be like, give me $50. Ain't got nothing in it. No, I ain't gonna lie. It was something in it, but I was spraying the mess out this joint. But this $300 bottle, I forgot how much I paid for it. But Charles hooked me up with this. Always decent prices, man. Charles be doing a lot of hustling. He finds something he don't like anymore. He's like, all right, I got this, right? Like, all right, I'll take it. He give me a nice price. I ain't gonna front. But yeah, so we got that taken care of. But we still have not found a place for this. And now this is the eyeball when it comes to 4162Z, which is captured by candlelight, which near guy's mom turned me on to when I was walking out the door. Oh, Raj, did you smell this? I'm like, no, I'm good. No, but you gotta smell this and the bonnet. Captured by candlelight. Really nice fragrance. So where are we gonna put this? Technically, it's just not gonna fit up here. I got this joint angled out. Everything is good money. Even if I want to, I can't sip it up here because that's all. I'm not gonna put that next to the Lil Way Way. I can't. The Lil Way Way has its own box. Even though I switched the boxes, pistachio boxes right there, and Fugazi boxes up front. So I'm not gonna I can't break the monotony on this. I can't do it, man. I'm a perfectionist. I can't do it. This just can't go back there unless I get another 100 ml bottle or something, and then I will put that there, and then I'll put the other 100 ml. But okay, I'll tell you what. To motivate me to buy a 100 ml bottle, or some of y'all buy these samples that I'm selling, I got like 50 samples. I showed them earlier. I got 50 samples of stuff. Some of them ain't got nothing in the bottles. Some of them do have some in the bottles. I'm selling for $110 ship. About at least 50 little bottles of fragrances. Let me show you before I call it a night. And then I'm out of here. Look at all these. There's so many samples in here. It's crazy. Again, most of these are empty. But it's enough for you to take them, open them up, and like, yo, I was gonna like try to go through all of them and see how many doubles I had in there, maybe the triples, and then put them in all new 5 mils. Look at all those in there, bro. This is worth $200 easy. And if y'all don't buy it, I'm gonna mess around and put these joints right on doggone Craigslist, and I'm gonna sell them locally on Craigslist. So $110 ship for all them joints, and that helped me get the bottle of I want to get a bottle of what you call them, man. I want to get something from the House of Slumber House. You know what I mean? I want to get Summer House. So I think I want to get I don't know. I got like 5 summer houses on tonight because that's what I had. This one on wall, so I know I ain't gonna want that because it's gone. And I sprayed that twice. That one's gone too. Nope, don't like those two. But I want to get Zeke. I want to get Yeek. Is it Jeek? Jeek. I want to get Jeek. Let me show y'all my samples, and then I'm done for the night, man. Y'all play too much. These are all my summer house samples, right? And I put them here so I know what arm I put them on. So these right here, Keist and I put on my hands. Keist and Or, I put in my left hand and my right hand. So y'all, man, you gotta have some technology when you're doing this, man. You gotta know what you're doing, right? And this right here, not the Covet, even though a lot of fake fragrance guys would be like, all right, so this is Covet. I smell saffron. All right, so these two, I put these on my forearms, which is, one is Jeek, which is on the forearm here. You can't see it. And this one right here is Bach. And I put on my right arm. And then I took this one right here, which is Norn. I don't like Norn. Even people in Fragrantica didn't really like Norn. And I put that up on the left muscle. And then on my right muscle, I put a joint on from was it Nautica? Narcotica? Whatever it was. Oh, here it is right here. No, it wasn't. That wasn't Water Blossom. I put Doza. I put Doza on my right muscle. So here I'm lit with 6. I got 2 on the hands, back of the hands, 1 each on the forearm, and one each on the muscle. So when I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm gonna be like, oh, that joint gone. That's gone. Then I go to my forearm. Okay, that's still there. That's still there. You know, but the one right now is really kicking. Man, this Jeek is off the chain. But they're $180 for 30 mil. Now, again, I was just saying to y'all earlier about the Mason Crivelli. Mason Crivelli is 110 for a 30 mil. But they 30 mil is so nice, but when you go around to Watchcom, they charge them 115 for a 30 mil, which is a Lalabo Eucalyptus 20. I would rather go, if I'm gonna spend 110, much like Eucalyptus, I'll just keep getting samples every time I go up there to Nordstrom. Cause I can't stand that chick that was up there the other day. She didn't want to work with anybody, frowning like she wasn't happy. Go home if you ain't happy. Next time I go up to doggone Nordstrom's and she behind that Lalabo counter, I'm like, you all right? You okay? I'm okay. I'm okay. She wouldn't smile or nothing. Like, take your behind home before I go upstairs and talk to your manager. Looking like you all sad and everything. Go home. Why you there? People trying to buy fragrances. We want to be happy when we buy fragrances. And you're sitting behind the counter frowning. Treacle Toes is there. Like, what is wrong with this chick? But the other girl, Sammy, who's a female, man, she was all bright and shiny. And, I got her to give Treacle Toes a sample of cherry smoke and all that stuff. We was having fun with her. But the little evil doggone Lalabo chick, man, I'm almost trying to get her fired. I don't play no games. She got to go. Like, you go to buy a fragrance, and she's sitting there like, well, I hope it wasn't no dark-skinned people thing. But I'm just saying, he ain't going to buy nothing. She ain't going to buy nothing. You probably ain't got one fragrance you collect. You probably got some old garbage stuff. I'm a collector. What's wrong with you? But they be acting stupid, man. We be spending all this money on juices. We go step into a place somewhere. They don't know we going heavy until I pull up my phone. I show them. Oh, is that all yours? Yeah, no, it's not mine. It's my neighbor's. I just went to his crib and took a picture of it. Dummy. All right, y'all. I'm getting a little hype. See, I was about to let's get off, and here goes another two people. It was 6, now it's back up to 8. Who is here that's new? It's almost 3 o'clock. I ain't playing with y'all. It's 2:30, man. Up here flip-flapping around with y'all talking about fragrances. What else y'all want to talk about? Know what I'm saying? Because AW popped in. Talking about, what's up, bro? How's things going? Bro, it's going. But you ain't mentioned nothing yet. Because I know you got some fragrances on. I know you got some nice fragrances on. You know what I mean? I got the cage all staged up and everything, man. Doing looking nice and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything, man. I think I'm going to take the $100 bill in there tomorrow, though. I'm going to take that $100. I need some money, man. And pay for these pay for these I just bought. Y'all see them? Y'all see them red Christian Louboutins I just bought? All those are Louboutins. I had the shoes out here, but I took them off because it's a sneak rack. It's not a shoe rack. I bought them red Christian Louboutins, man. And I said to myself, if I bought those, I would have to doggone sell my silver bar right there. Well, I'm trying to keep it. Oh, yeah, man. That's something. Yo, that Cabana Sunset. Listen, AW. As soon as I smelled that, I'm like, yo, I got to get that. Give me that. But I got Main Estates too, man. Mild Estates is a nice piece too, bro. That was on the discount table. I just thought it was just sitting up there because they got a lot of, call Perfumology, man. They got a few more Navatusas up there. If you know what you want, you already know what it smell like. They like blowing them joints out, man, because they wasn't moving. But the Cabana Sunset just happened to be back on the discount table. And then I came back maybe 2 weeks later or maybe a week later, and Mild Estates, MEILEXTASE, Mild Estates. That joint is creamy, man. That joint is fire. I'm just glad it ain't bow ties or Bowflies or Bubble Beers juice along with that. But anyway, it's nice, man. That joint was nice. So I need to relax, man. I need to stop. I was in what's called another day though. I walked into Zara because back in the day, Zara had like 4 fragrances that was fire, but they had one that was really good. But I didn't want to pay $200 for a Zara fragrance. It was really nice. I went to Zara's the other day, and I didn't like the Zara's, but they had a coffee Zara's up there, right? It was like $37.50. It had like 90% left in it. It was 100 mil. I should have took it. I come back the next day with Trickle Toes. That joint was gone. And Sebastian Jarrett said he liked that coffee collection from Zara. But again, I wasn't going to pay $68 for it, but I would have paid the $35.50 for it, and then I just would have came away some Chinese food instead of eating out. But it ain't happened, so I ate out and spent $30 on food instead of getting that coffee Zara bottle because it wasn't there. But again, some stuff is like, yo, would I buy a Zara coffee? $37.50? Absolutely. If Zara said it's decent, and a lot of people are saying that coffee line is decent, and why not for $37.50? I wouldn't buy it for $70, but for $37.50, I would do that. I think I'm gonna rock some Joe Malone tomorrow. Which ones? Because I got them Joes up there. You see my Joes up there. What you gonna rock? What Joes you gonna rock? I mean, rock one of them old head Joe Malones though, man. Don't rock the new joints. I mean, everybody got the new joints. Pull out one of them old head Joe Malones, player. Like Wood Sage and Sea Salt, or what else is a good one? Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Man. I mean, if you got Ginger Biscuit, rock Ginger Biscuit. Because Ginger Biscuit come out every year. I got a little bit of Ginger Biscuit left. Rock that exclusive Ginger Biscuit. That'll be popping. But, yeah. I think what I really want, I mean, again, I don't have a lot of money, man. I've been spending too much money, man. I'll be paying off this stuff, man. Just when I got my joint down, I went and spent $1,300 on fragrances, man. And it's like, yo. But again, I'm going to sell some stuff. I'm going to do some decants. I'm going to get the money back. Let's see what we got. That's Duets Moonlight in Shahai is garbage. Well, shoot, who bought that? Because I ain't buy it. Who is that by? Let me look it up. 3 o'clock is my cap, man. 3 o'clock. We got 15, 60 more minutes. I'm out of here, man. Ain't still all night with y'all. All right. Y'all play too much. This video has been going on for almost 2 hours now. So in another 15 minutes, this video is over. We're going 2 hours, that's it. Because Trickle Toes had me start this video at 12 o'clock. Come on. English oak and hazelnut. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see English oak and hazelnut. I don't know if I see even have that. That joint is fire. That's fire. I like that. Duets Moonlight. Man, Duets Moonlight sound like that's one of them joints that's a copycat fragrance or something. What is Duets Moonlight? Let me check it out. I don't see a Duets Moonlight in Shanghai. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all know I'm here to do business. Shanghai. H-A-I. I don't see anything about Duets Shanghai or for Granica. I bought it Duets. I don't see it. There's nothing on for Granica that says Duets Moonlight Shanghai. Still, I don't even see anything about like Duets Moonlight. And popping up on for Granica with that, bro. I don't know where you got that from. Where you get that from? I bought it Duets. Come on, bro. Are you typing wrong or what you doing over there, AW? What you doing over there, player? Are you getting some letters wrong, man, or whatever? You been smoking weed? Because, they was claiming I was smoking weed because I got these thick glasses on. Bro, what's the real name of the fragrance? It ain't duets because there's no duets on Granica. All right, I'm gonna look again. Duets. You said duets. It's just duet. Bro, there's no duets. It's duet. There's 1,000 duet. You mean duetto? It won't let me spell it out. Duetto? All right, I'm looking for, what am I looking for? I'm looking at Shanghai. I'm looking for Shanghai. I'm just going to do Shanghai. I just typed in Shanghai. All right. All right. I typed in the Shanghai, so let's see if I find the duets. A whole bunch of Shanghais. Like 1,000 goddamn Shanghais. Even Zara got a Shanghai, creatively Shanghai. Bro, there's no duet Shanghai. I'm looking at it. I went through all the joints. I looked at all the Shanghais. There's no duet Shanghai. All right, let me go. Let me just go duets then. Hold on. You know, yeah, that's the right way to spell Shanghai. Duets. Moonlight and Shamad. Stand by. No such thing for Granica, bro. I got Moonlight in Heaven, but that's by Killian. Moonlight in Chiang Mai, that's Parfume Duista. You talking about Ducita? You talking about Ducita. But that's not even Shanghai, that's Chiang Mai. Man, stop playing, man. Moonlight in Sideways. Yo, AW playing with me, y'all. He doing sleepy, man. Sideways. I just typed in Sideways. What we got? Okay, Ducita. Man, Ducita stink. I remember when what you call him had Ducita. Man, I couldn't stand that fragrance, man. That oud and Ducita was unbelievable. What you call him used to have that? Perfumology used to have that. Used to have Ducita. I couldn't take it. That oud was just too crazy. Bro, it's Moonlight. It's Moonlight in Chiang Mai. Moonlight in Chiang Mai. Bro, stop playing. It's too early in the morning for you to be messed up spelling. Moonlight in Chiang Mai. That's a fragrance right there, bro. Moonlight in Chiang Mai. Perfumes, Tucita. All right, that's fine. Now that we've straightened that out. Okay. Woody, amber, citrus, fresh, spicy, warm, spicy, aromatic, green, earthy, sweet, and balsamic. Seen that note tree before. Or that a coup tree. I'm getting tired, y'all. Y'all getting tired too. I see there's only 4 people left. Well, I was talking about saying a bottle. You got to watch your drinking something. You got to watch your drinking something called COVID. I'm cool, player. Yo, this bottle look whack though. You got to see the stuff is very expensive, man. You bought that? I don't know, player. I didn't like it when it was damn Perfumology. I don't even see that scent. And why you spelling COVID with a C like it's important? Anyway, so I don't see Dosita with that fragrance. Irvine Splendorous, La Decor de Siam, Discovery Set, Melody de la Mar, Anam Cara, Montree, Isara. That's the one they had now. What's called Isara. That's the one that what's called had. Or Perfumology. That joint stank. It was $350 though because of the oud. Taka Latte, look, that might be nice. Dosita is a name for a heavenly realm in Buddhist Siamese belief, where the spirit finds pure delight and contentment. The perfumes are inspired by poetry of Mantri Yuma Jamajani, whose life and work reflects the quest to attain the happiness and fulfillment of Dosita. See, I read that for you. I would get the Tonka. Even though the La Rhapsody Noir, like, that might be fly too. I'm gonna go for the La Rhapsody. You should have bought that. $100 for a 50 mil. 3.7 mils for $110. 110, okay. 3.7 mils would be 22.5 mil. 21.5 mil. That's nobody. 22.5 mil. They crazy. I wish I would. That joint got lavender and tobacco. Tonka Latte. Tonka Latte, like that might be fly. Why'd you get Tonka Latte, dog? It's only 50 mil for $1.80. Coffee, honey, milk, musk, tonka bean, and vanilla. And you bought what? Man, bruh. You should have bought this. You should have bought tonka latte. Period. That's what you should have bought. Playing around. Tonka latte. You bought some goddamn snippety snap slap slipper. And we ain't doing that. I'm out of here after this, man. It's 2 o'clock. 5 more minutes. And we outie. We peeing all night trying to get this wine out my system. That moonlight and flickering flag. Man, that joint's garbage. Tonka latte. That's what you should have bought. You should have bought Tonka latte. I'm not sure why you even bought that. It's not Shanghai. It's something else. Sweet vanilla, honey, amber, latonic, almond, musky, powdery, and florally. Pasira, Yuamajani. That's what I said. Yuma Avajani. I think I said vagina. Top notes: milk, white chocolate, and caramel. Middle notes: honey, tonka bean, and almond. Base notes: vanilla, musk, and benzoin. And you bought Moonlight or Shanghai? Bro. Ooh. $220 for 100 mil of the latte. $349 for 50 mil. Sure, what's going on, my guy? What are you talking about? That's dumb. Lucky Sick got it for $1.80. That's dumb. $180 for 50 mil of Tonka Latte, man. I might buy that. I'm not paying for those $6 for a windmill spray to come showing up. You gotta buy more samples than that. Let me see what some people saying about it. And then I'm out of here, man. We got 3 more minutes. Tonka Latte. Let's see what they're saying about the joint. A lot of people like it. Not too heavy, not too small, but da-da-da-da. Yeah, take that back. Just pour it out. Sell it to somebody. I don't know. But that's got to go. Tonka Latte is a joint to get. Sarah takes on a beastly creamy accord, spicy creamy benzoid with heliotropin, vanilla, and amber. I've always been fascinated by this kind of ambery gourmand construction perfume. Bruh, I'll drop the ball on that. Yeah, man, you dropped the ball on that one. Yeah. I mean, I know the name probably got you. But did you buy the sample or did you just go straight hard blind buy? Right, definitely try Midnight Raspberry by Day 3 Crazy. All right, if I get a chance tomorrow, check it out. Hold on, I gotta go pee. But I think that, again, and that's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes the thing about blind buys are, I wouldn't mind doing a blind buy if it's not like too heavy. I can't blind buy a $300 piece. I can't blind buy even a $200 piece. I mean, this one right here, though, because I'm reading what people are saying, vanilla, chocolate, and coffee is very huge or high. Cozy, mildly sweet, and warm. Starts milky, chocolatey, warms the almond and honey. Not earth-shattering, but it's still lovely to wear in front of a fireplace watching Christmas movies. Bro. Spraying again before bed. I'm getting for Fort and Manley. Yo, remember Fort and Manley when they came? Amber Absolutely? I forgot all about Fort and Manley, man. Dang, that joint goes all the way back. It says it smells like a mellow of Fort and Manley All Queens Men with a supporting almond accord. A bit of shape shifter, this one. I love the almond, so it makes the honey a bit more manageable for me. I was complimented, even if projected feels intimate, it's still there. Is a pleasant than others. Oh. Last one to see if I'll blind buy it. I pick up caramel and almond immediately, which gives it a powderiness. Really? Why would that happen? And you went on your own, huh? You went on your own. Sometimes you got to take that chance, though. You got to take a chance. Okay, I pick up the caramel immediately, which gives the powderiness. Then the honey kicks in overall. No comp gives it a coffee latte feel. It is sweet, but not too toothache, cloying. And it has a very soft presence, not much sillage. I left the whole story a couple months before writing a review because I first tested it. All the notes to describe were completely absent. And I smelled what seemed to be another basic vanilla. Whoa, after all that? Letting it sit a while seemed to bring the notes out. This is lightweight and gourmand, which is too subtle for my taste, but still pleasant. This is a slight plastic burnt note, which is vanilla sometimes, with the Bianca latte. So with that being said, I wouldn't buy it. I went through the entire bottle of Bianca latte, and Dr. Latte is a dead ringer for Bianca latte. I've never heard of Bianca latte. Man, I'm gonna stick with what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna stick with the Dolce Aqua. That's not. I want to get. Well, I had one. My man gifted me a. He gifted me a perfume aroma. The lime. I don't really wear it that much, but he gifted that to me. Yeah, I see what they say. But yo, anything for perfume aroma is just crazy. So there's a comparison, probably because it does have the almond, vanilla, sweet, nutty, coconut, powdery. Perfume aroma is just too expensive, man. It's just too expensive. Max Roma got it for $215. They only do 100 mils. They don't do 50s. If they did 50s, it probably would be like really attainable. But I'm not, I don't need 100 mil fragrance. But I mean, if it's 100 mil for $180, okay, yes, let's do it. But because I'll just split some of it out. You know what I mean? I'll split some of it and sell it. But fragrance got perfume aroma for $300, which is like crazy because they usually deeply discount their stuff. Yeah, Aqua, yeah. They got another one. What's the other one that they have out? Because I bought Confetto. It's called Dolce something. Dolce Fundo or something like that, man. That's crazy. That Dolce Fundo is like freaking ridiculous. And my man got just about all them joints. My man E-Doc almost have all them joints. Where is it at? It might be Aqua de Zucchero. It could be that one. Or Dolce's Fundo. I said, I'm a dumb bought Confetto, which is the most expensive one. Ambra Aurea. That's okay, I got Aqua Viva down there. That's sitting down there doing nothing. Vanitas. I should have got Vanitas instead of Confetto, really. Crystal Fragrances in a special list has shameless. I never smelled Kingswood. Never smelled that. Black pepper, pineapple, fern, shashian pepper, leatherwoods, oak, and okay. Framboise Noir. I was trying to get to know what that was. I just couldn't get down with it. Never did Amber Rose. White Peaches was pretty good. Of course, I had salt caramel. They changed the bottles too. Let me see what's up. What you say? Check out. Because I don't know if it's really $67. Because I ain't hit none of the else yet. But I'm gonna hit the one I like. I'm still looking, bro. I don't see anything about $67, but I haven't clicked on anything yet either. Blood orange was pretty good. I remember smelling that. The blood orange was pretty doggone good. Yeah, got me up all late, man. Got on 4 o'clock, still up, flip flapping around with y'all. Blood orange. I don't know. I mean, you turned me on to the list. What would you buy for Chin Blue? What would you buy? Because between blood oranges, I wouldn't buy caramel. I wouldn't buy salt caramel again. I didn't like Black Club's leather. It was just too smoky for me. I remember smelling blood orange, blueberry musk. I think I mentioned that before. It was kind of okay. And then I did do black tulip, I think. But Farboy, Noir, I'm not getting that. I think white peaches, that's kind of like springy or whatever. Elderflower, Reach Peach, and Birch. Salt caramel. I don't know, bro. I'm trying to wait for this joint to load, though. The one I was talking about. Everybody spray Framboise Noir. Try the blueberry one. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Usually it's taking forever to doggone search. I'm assuming $67. I mean, $67 for Shea Blue is like crazy. That would be really crazy. But my computer is just refusing to freaking work right now. I'm gonna shut down some of the I try it again. Blueberry musk. I don't know. I guess computer getting tired because it does not want to search this joint. You got a lot of 4162s in London. I'm not sure if they're on sale, but they got a lot of them. I'm still looking. Ain't nothing moving. I can't. Oh, here we go. I can't get Crystal Fragrances to do anything. It's almost 4 o'clock. Now 40. You know what though? The price is right. I don't know, dog. I like 4162's East London. I'm a fan of Sarah McCartney, man. Especially since she did Conclusion for Black Cliff. Man, that joint's crazy. I can't get in there, man. It's just not loading up, bro. It's loading up everything except what I want. It's loading up. I believe you say so. I believe it's $6-7, but for some reason, it just don't want to load anything up. What the heck? I finally found it. $67.50. Y'all was about to, man, if it ain't come through this time. Yeah, $67.50. They got frustration? How was this frustration? I mean, I already bought frustration. Part of the money I don't have anymore, but what we got? I don't know. Did you get the blueberry? Did you try it? You tried the blueberry joint? All right, look. It's 3:15. I'm going to sleep. Y'all ain't keep me up all night, man. Shoot, I'm tired. But I had fun. So we're going to put homegirl to sleep here. We're going to put the laptop to sleep. We're going to leave the COVID bottle there, COVID. I'm good. I ain't say COVID, I say COVID. I'm about to drink me some water, take me some vitamins, and take my black behind to sleep. Y'all can start coming in here all you want. I see it's 7 people here now. Every time I get ready to hang up here we come. Another 4, 5 now. I got 20 people up here. Y'all ain't keep me up all night. Not happening. I'm going to night. Y'all take care of yourself. I just made that jumper. Oh, that flex. That wrist still flexing, man. After all these years. Double pump, flex, step back, deuce, dog, crossover, man. Stop playing with me, LeBron, you bum. I don't care who else shows up. Now here 8 people here. Nope. I am going to night. Y'all have a good night. Sleep well. And heaven willing, we chit-chat tomorrow. Now I got to set my clock for now. I need 8 hours of sleep, man. I ain't getting up till 11 o'clock. If I wake up at 7, it's just going to be to check my doggone bank account. But I'm outie. All right, take care, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by, man. I had a great time. 8 people here. 3 o'clock in the morning is bananas for me, but I appreciate you, man. Appreciate all y'all. Much love. Bam. I'm outie. Bars.